What's up guys, it is Chris back with another news video, and today we have news about Tissot and the PRX line getting a number of new watches. Before we get into it, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. It is super helpful for the channel and I very much appreciate it. So I knew I would be making this video eventually. Tissot are definitely listening to customers' comments. Not all, but some have complained that the 40mm version of the Tissot PRX, because of its case shape and integrated bracelet design, wears much larger than its 40mm dimensions, especially if you have a smaller wrist. However, Tissot has you covered with the introduction of a new 35mm PRX, which will be introduced initially in quartz, a quartz variant, and then as they did with the 40mm version, they will eventually follow up with a Powermatic 80 version later on this year. The quartz version will come in 5 new colors, one being a PVD coated gold, so this gets a gold bracelet and case and a gold dial. So there will be a champagne dial with gold toned hands and indices, very similar to the 40mm quartz version that we already have. They are introducing a light blue version, a dark blue version, and of course a green version, very popular these days. Light blue and green seem to be the it colors right now. And of course they're all getting sunburst dials. They're sort of metallic sunburst dials. Really nice looking watches, all with 35mm cases. As I mentioned, we get a familiar, although downsized PRX flat link bracelet, and we get an end-of-life quartz, as we do with the quartz version in 40mm, and a date at 3 o'clock, so the 3 o'clock position. Very similar to what we already have from Tissot in the 40mm quartz versions. However, Tissot haven't stopped there. They are also introducing a new chronograph in the PRX line, and it has 2 different color variants, and these will be automatic from the get-go. One will be a blue dial featuring a vertically brushed dial with white chronograph registers, and the other will be a panda dial featuring the same vertical brushing and gold hands and indices. These will be in a 42mm case, so larger than the current PRX, that are powered by the Powermatic 80. However, inside we are getting a Valjoux A05H31 movement, and that offers up to 60 hours of power reserve, and you can see the movement from the back. The case and the bracelet look very similar to what we are currently getting from the Powermatic 80 and quartz versions of the PRX. Last but not least, there are 2 other announcements that they are going to be making. One is they are going to start offering straps on their 40mm version, so you're going to be able to get those on a strap. Might wear a little bit smaller on the strap than it does the bracelet, we will see. And then they have also announced a PRX with a gold bezel. They have already done this, however now they're offering it with a different color, a blue dial rather than a brown dial. It still gets that fluted solid gold bezel. Really, tons of watches coming out of the PRX line. I really like what they have done. They are really standing back, looking at the collection and seeing what they can do. I think they are offering some really attractive watches through the PRX lineup of watches in general. These are great looking watches. These 35mm versions will eventually come out with a Powermatic 80 version. Not sure if you'll be able to see the movement from the back. Hopefully you will. And then the chronographs I was absolutely blown away by. They look amazing. They're getting sort of rectangular pushers on them. Sort of looks like an AP. Obviously, that's what they're going for. Beautiful design here. The blue dial is as attractive as the panda dial. Both of them very good looking. I think those will be around $2,000. The 35mm versions will probably have the same pricing that the current 40mm versions have. It might be slightly cheaper, but I doubt that. It would make sense that they would price them exactly the same because they're basically the exact same watches. But again, like I said, those chronographs really did blow me away. They are very good looking. You can see the movement from the back. Just a really nice watch. Anyway, tell me what you guys think of all these new watches coming from Tissot. I am really excited about them, and I will definitely be getting these in for review here on the channel, especially those chronographs. I really want to get those, but I do want to get a quartz version of the 35mm and then eventually the Powermatic 80 version. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I want to hear from you guys. Please also don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. It is super helpful for the channel and I very much appreciate it. Please follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is WatchChrisBlog, all one word. I have some links in the description. Those links are to Amazon. If you click those links and buy anything, it helps support the channel. It doesn't cost you anything extra. However, I very much appreciate it. Anyway, thank you for logging on. I'll catch you guys in the next video.